He'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Tyus Jones.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. And it's MP in at the center position. And for the Bulls, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Isaac Okoro out there with Buzelis. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Giddey. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. MP, that's for 2. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Takes the 3. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Outside Tatum. In the corner, it's MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
And here is Giddey. Following the 3-pointer by MP. White a screen on Pritchard. Giddey kicks to White. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Pritchard with the ball. Giddey defending. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
The 19-foot shot. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. Boston also with the sub. Sars checked in for Pritchard. Celtics leading by 5. On the wing, Jackson. Beyond the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
MP looking solid from there.
Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Asenge. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Smith. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Smith. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Giddey's checked in, and then for Boston. Sam Hauser's checked in for Tatum. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Brown. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Derek White. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And that's now 24 points for MP.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Really left alone that time.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
On the wing, Jackson launches a three. It's all in by the Bulls. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
MV getting it done for the Celtics. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Josh Giddey. Williams is out there with Smith. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He ended up with 70 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
MP finds Dunn. Back to MP. Lets it fly from 18. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Kobe White, he's checked in for Jones. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Dunn. Bulls trail by 17. White with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Jackson. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Porzingis with a screen on Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. And White kicks to Williams. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Smith outside, gets up a three, and that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for Chicago. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. And it's Okoro in for Josh Giddey. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
White the pass to Porzingis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Okoro finds Porzingis. And it's blocked.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And another basket for Boston.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the big fella Alex Czar showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well. With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
The three from MP gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 37.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And White kicks to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Just his first attempt. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Bulls trail by 20. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Buzelis. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup. Buzelis has got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Oh, wow! Young fella. That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
White the pass to Smith. Here's Okoro. Now here's Porzingis. Covered by Czar. To the wing on the left. Buzelis, no one around him. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
I don't know how you narrow this down. All these guys, top shooters, who can win it? Maybe we need 2 three-point contests.
Well, time now for a closer look at that first half. How about what we're seeing from MP?
MP is stunting.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Jackson, and it's Pritchard in at the guard position. Porzingis inside, guarded by Jackson. 5 on the clock. Here's White. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Here's Giddey. Still yet to score. Pass to Buzelis. Now Okoro. Porzingis with a screen on Brown. Now here's Porzingis. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. The shot's good. Brown making the play. MP's got 45 points.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Giddey kicks to Okoro. It's good from long range.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
On the wing, Jackson. Over Porzingis. MP, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of Milwaukee at the break.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Okoro shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Tatum. Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
Right wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Here's Jackson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jackson's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Here's Porzingis. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 6 assists here tonight. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Stewart checked in for Porzingis. Williams, good, he hits again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. MP's got 54 points. Chicago's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Jones looking for an opening. Stewart in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Smith outside. Williams a screen on Tatum. Stewart. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Celtics. Between his points and his... And as we head into the fourth, go for a different look here. Porzingis is checked in for Stewart. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Okoro's checked in for Smith. And it's White in for Jones. The Celtics also with a sub. MP's checked in. White on the wing along with Okoro. Porzingis is out there with Buzelis. And it's Giddey in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The 3 from MP. And another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Boston.
Dunn passes to MP. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn for 3. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
White inside. Bogdanovich on him. White dishes to Okoro. Here's Buzelis. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Jackson from long range. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Buzelis' shot is good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the Celtics making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Oh, Chicago's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, MP. And another one.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Buzelis. And the Bulls with another miss. Now Jackson. Jacks up a 3. That one's not going to go. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony.